Hey, um, today I'm gonna tell you my story. A year ago, I I reached my goal of losing weight for 1 month. I lost 10 pounds in 1 month. I started in September, ended in October. The reason why it ended was because that night, that was when it all started. Um, so I went to sleep. Then all of a sudden, I woke up and I got scared because I don't know, like, the only way I could explain it is, you see in movies where, they have a bad dream or whatever and they like, you know, you know, they just, they pop up and get scared. That's what happened to me. I don't know why. I don't know how. But as soon as that happened, a couple seconds later, I started having these headaches. These headaches were very, very extremely painful. It felt like it was stabbing me in the head, like something was stabbing me. It wasn't a burning pain either. It was like an actual like stab. That's what it felt like. And I couldn't sleep the rest of the night. And then I passed out. I passed out at around 4:30 a.m. The next day, it it kept at it. The pain was still there. And the pain would not go away for the next 5, 6 months. It wouldn't stop. So that means that I would have this pain for the next 6 months with full blown stabs on like right here. It was hitting me right here, and I would eventually go to the ER 4 to 5 times, and each time I went, they rejected me because they believed that there was nothing wrong with me, and I would just cry and cry and cry because the pain was so bad. I would beg them to please, give me an MRI or something, please, like there's something wrong with me, and they wouldn't accept me because first of all, I didn't have anything wrong with me. Like, it didn't show anything. I described the pain, and they just decided to give me ibuprofen and Tylenol. And sometimes that would work, sometimes that wouldn't. And when I would go to school, I would have these pains, and I couldn't even concentrate in school at all. I couldn't do my homework. I couldn't do my schoolwork. I would break down and just start crying, quietly. And there were a couple times where when the period was over, I would just sit down and on these stairs that are like close to my classrooms, and I would just sit there and just start crying because I couldn't do anything else. I started having these sensations like water going down my head, and it felt like dripping, and I thought I had something wrong with my brain or something. I started having these feelings of that um, of like like something was crawling on my head, like something was crawling on my head, but that was another sensation. After that, I would be searching up things, trying to find out what it was, because like I said, many times that I would go to ER and they said nothing. They would just give me Tylenol, ibuprofen, and then I went to my regular doctor, and he put me in an appointment for a specialist, but I would have to wait for the appointment in 2 months. So this was in October, and the meeting was 2 months later. So I would have to wait 2 months, and during those 2 months, I would cry myself to sleep. I would just be miserable, and I couldn't, like, it's impossible to sleep. The constant pain. It was just a tough time. And then when the time came for the appointment, 3 days before the actual appointment came, they rescheduled it until January. I got extremely pissed, and I hated life. That's when I had suicidal thoughts. Suicidal thoughts because the pain was just too much, and I was thinking about either just cutting myself or shooting myself in the head or something like that. But I never did. But I had those thoughts extremely during that time period, and every time I would go to a doctor, I would always say that I had this problem, and I needed help, and they wouldn't listen to what to what I'm saying, and I was wishing that these these doctors would understand my pain, the actual intensity of the pain, and how long it was. It's hard to believe, but it was. So I was in a bad place in my life at that time. I gained back the weight. I stopped going to the gym. I stopped going to to school, and I got kicked out for a day, and then I was put back in. My school situation, I asked for a letter from a doctor, from my doctor. He put that it was anxiety, because he didn't want to write a full letter. He just wrote things that I that looked like that I had, and because he wanted to make sure that I had everything checked out, afterwards, and then he'll put an entire letter of everything. So I showed the letter to the school, and they rejected it because they believe anxiety is not a medical problem. I got pissed at that, and I had fights with the assistant principals, and they wouldn't help me. They would say that that they're doing this and that, and they weren't. That was the problem, and also the problem was that nobody would listen except my parents. I fell in a deep hole because imagine seeing your mother or father feeling bad, and they're secretly crying, in their rooms, and that's like the worst pain out of everything. I don't like seeing my parents cry. Maybe very a lot of people don't see their parents cry, and so I was having, so the pain was so bad that of course I didn't want to do anything. So because the pain was so bad, you just don't want to do anything. Life didn't seem that important to me anymore. I laid in my bed all day mostly, grabbing my head like this, grabbing it together, and just praying to God, please help me. I would sometimes throw fits. I would always get mad at my brothers and sisters for no apparent reason, because of the pain. It's just that anger, and just it was just hell. I would sometimes go outside and just look up at the stars, and just pray to God, or just play around with a basketball or whatever. During that time, I just felt terrible. So by the time January came, it was completely weird because a week, I think a week before, or 2 weeks before the actual appointment, was when one day I woke up and my head stopped having the feelings, the stabbing pains here, and it was completely weird. I didn't know what was going on. Okay, so my battery died, so I want to talk about that. So basically, it was I was having trouble with school, and they didn't accept the note because they of course didn't think it was a medical condition. And then after that, months of fighting with the school, and then now I'm online. I'm doing online, so I'm not technically going to school normally, but I am online. It's a program part of the school, so which means I can still go to the school and go run, and now, like a year later, I weigh more, of course. I believe I'm like 237, almost 240 maybe. Of course, you can see that I'm basically still fat. But I'm gonna start making more videos, hopefully in a couple of weeks, cause I got my two toenails cut off halfway, and I'm just waiting for them to grow back, and go back, and so that way I could just start going and making videos, making content, making content, and it's just terrible. Now, I'm feeling better. It's just mentally, I'm not well because I worry about things more, and yeah, it has have a negative impact, but it also has a positive impact. I can now tell how much how strong I really am, and I'm just gonna keep on moving forward, and a year later, I look worse, I feel worse, but I still do have hope, and hopefully, I can start running again, making videos for you guys. Whoever have subscribed, 7 subscribers, thank you very much. For you who are watching, thank you very much. If you liked any of my videos, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And viewers who are watching this fully, please think about depression, and I've been through all of it. Depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts. It's not worth it. Please don't. It's not. It's foolish. You have a lot worth in you, and I would just like you if you have had that problem. But always be hopeful. And like the weird thing is that I don't have the pain anymore as much as I used to. I mean, I still have the pain, but it's just that it only lasts about a good 8 minutes, around there. But I rarely get them now, and I don't really use the medication that I use for that I'm supposed to use for the migraines. And yes, it is migraines. That was the specialists thinks what it was. It's not regular migraines. It's exactly what I thought. It's shocking / stabbing migraines. It's not regular, but still, it's a type of migraine. I got an MRI. I thought I had something, in the head that was having me these problems. Maybe, I don't know, maybe brain cancer or something, but thank God it's not. It's nothing wrong. It's just migraines, and there is medication for it. The weird thing is that it's totally like it's almost gone, but not totally gone. It's just I get them very, 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 very few times now, and I don't really need to use the medication. I don't use it, and I don't plan to use it until I either have a migraine of maybe a good half hour or an hour, and then that's probably when I'm gonna use the medication. But like right now, I'm in a good place. I'm not having them, so I guess I'm not gonna use the medication for right now. So I'm completely better of my situation, but mentally I'm like up and down because I have my days of just being bad, having bad thoughts and stuff, and I gotta stop doing that. But I just gotta look at the bright side. That's all I gotta do. And imagine not seeing your friends, not talking to your friends, not communicating with people who you used to communicate when you're at school, going to school regularly. I mean, I know school is tough, but imagine being here. Imagine being here for months, almost, well, nearly a year being here. Doing my work, doing being here alone sometimes when my parents aren't home, and I usually use this now for my schoolwork. It's tough, but it's even bad because like I'm a senior and I'm credit deficient, and that means that I have not enough credits, to graduate. But I could catch up with what I'm doing now. I could catch up with my credits. I could probably graduate with my friends, but not technically because it's a fully separate ceremony. But I just want to stay positive, and I'm gonna keep on going on running. Just maybe in maybe next 2 weeks, or like a week or two, that I might post up a video of me running. Maybe show me what where I do it and how I do it. I'm gonna start making videos of that. The reason why I also didn't make any videos these past few months, like I've been putting up very little content, and I've been putting people dying and but that's basically because I have no money. I have nowhere to go. It's just a bad situation right now, and I'm at a stage where I could do something, and I plan to do it. And thank you for the viewers who've seen me, who've watched my videos and continue to watch my videos, who are subscribed. And if you are new, please subscribe to see me to lose weight. That's about it. Like this video if you like. I shared my story, 1 year anniversary. One bad year, but still, I'm still here. So that's good. It's very emotional for me because it's very hard to believe of how much I've withstand, and can't believe I'm not dead. Because the pain and stuff, but I'm doing good. Like I said, please subscribe if you want to see more of me. That'll be cool. If you dislike it, go right ahead. I appreciate your honesty and comments. If you do comment, thank you for hearing my story. See you till next time.